Hi guys, so today we will start JavaScript tutorial. So we will go one by one from basic to advanced. So since we have started this tutorial from today onwards, so today is the introduction for the JavaScript. So let's begin. We will talk about what is JavaScript first. So JavaScript was initially created to make web pages alive, but for now, as you know, that based on JavaScript, so many other languages like Node.js, TypeScript and other languages are there, which is for front end and back end both. But initially when JavaScript was created, it was only for the front end web pages. So the programs in this language are called scripts. They can be written right in web pages, HTML, and run automatically on the page loads. Scripts are provided and executed as plain text. They don't need special preparation or compilation to run. So whatever code we write, that is also already pre-compiled, and browser just load it and run it. In this aspect, JavaScript is very different from another language called Java. uh, uh, Point to be noted that some guys are still confused that with Java and JavaScript. So JavaScript is a front end language, also now it is being used now in the back end, but it is totally different from Java. But the point here is that when JavaScript was created, it initially had another name, and the name was LiveScript. But Java was very popular at that time when JavaScript was created. So it was decided that positioning a new language as a younger brother of Java would help. Because Java was already very famous in those days. As it evolved, JavaScript became a fully independent language with its own specification called ECMAScript. And now it has no relation to Java at all. So now the point here is, what is ECMAScript? So ECMAScript full form is European Computer Manufacturers Association script. It is just an association which provides some specification, and whoever implement that specification is called ECMAScript implementation. So JavaScript also a language who is implementing the ECMAScript specifications. And JavaScript is considered one of the most popular implementation of ECMAScript. So some of the facts let's discuss today. JavaScript can execute not only in the browser but also on the server, or actually on any device that has a special program called the JavaScript engine. So as we know that JavaScript requires a JavaScript engine to run, and different browsers or different machines uses different JavaScript engines. So some of the examples are here, like Chrome browser or Opera or Edge browser. They all use V8 engine. So V8 is a JavaScript engine which is very famous, and it is inbuilt in Chrome, Opera and Edge browsers. Same like in Firefox, SpiderMonkey inbuilt JavaScript engine is there, which run the JavaScript code. There are other code names like Chakra for IE, Internet Explorer, JavaScript Core, Nitro, and Squirrelfish for Safari. So let's come languages over JavaScript. So as I discussed before, there are some other evolved languages as well, which transpile into JavaScript and run. So there are some examples like CoffeeScript, TypeScript, Flow, Dart, Python and Kotlin. So these are the languages which are evolved from the JavaScript, and when we run it, so it may be transpiled, it could be transpiled into JavaScript, and then JavaScript engine can run it. So let's go through point by point. The syntax of JavaScript doesn't suit everyone needs. Different people want different features. That's to be expected because projects and requirements are different for everyone. So recently a plethora of new language appeared which are transpiled, converted to JavaScript before they run in the browser. So what is here transpiling? Transpiling meaning that taking source code written in the language and transforming into another language that has a similar level of abstraction. So modern tools make the transpilation very fast and transparent, actually allowing developers to code in another language and auto converting it under the hood. Examples of languages, as we discussed: CoffeeScript, this is a syntactic sugar for JavaScript. It introduces shorter syntax, allowing us to write clearer and more precise code. TypeScript is concentrated on adding strict data typing to specify the development and support of complex systems. It is developed by Microsoft. Same Flow, it is developed by Facebook and add data typings, but in different way. Dart is developed by Google, and it is a standalone language that has its own engine that runs in non-browser environment like mobile apps, but also can be transpiled to JavaScript. So this is a language which may be transpiled into JavaScript, but usually it is used for mobile apps. Python is a Python transpiler to JavaScript that enables the writing of applications in pure Python without JavaScript. Kotlin, as we know, Kotlin is being used now by Android developers, and it is modern, concise and safe programming language that can target the browser or node. So let's move to the another slide: execution context and execution stack. So this part we will cover in the next video. Thanks for today and thanks for watching. Goodbye.